Hello everyone and welcome back to another WrestlePurists Dynamite Watchalong. We are joined today by Jana and Rob, who's already disappeared off camera, so we're gonna have a great stream.
I am getting ready. I am getting ready to break my fast. It's always 7 p.m. So I will be on camera as soon as I'm done breaking my fast. I got y'all.
What are you eating?
Wingstop.
Oh my god!
Nice.
I need to get some today.
Wingstop
I
bag.
fucking love Wingstop, bro.
Should I order it? No, it's too late. I don't want to be gluttonous. I'm not gonna do it.
I think you should do it because I can't, because I do not have one near me.
I love Wingstop. Oh my god,
It's so good. But yeah, how are you guys today? Excited for Dynamite? So it's a loaded card.
it's
Yeah.
pouring rain over here, so it's been a day and a half. Lord.
Sounds like my sort of life, to be fair.
Yo, I can't wait for Swerve to catch it, brother.
Dude, that match is going to be so sick. It's going to be so sick. Before we get into proper Dynamite chatter, though, because I've already forgotten one of the rules of YouTube, please like, subscribe, send your super chats. If you're feeling generous, we will be here for the whole 2 hours. Thank God it's not 3 hours, because that was fun last week, but not again on a Wednesday night.
This is not Raw. R.I.P. My Lord.
Oh, yeah, I can't be doing that on a weekly basis. Not on a weekday. It's different when it's pay-per-views and stuff, but Jesus. But yeah, as Rob mentioned, we've got Swerve versus Takeshita tonight. There are other matches on the card. Can't remember most of them off the top of my head. Shibata versus Will Ospreay, which is going to be fucking insane, probably, because it's
eating good today. Let me see.
Our EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, are facing Private Party again. So I'm really excited to see what they do with that match and how different it is from the 2019 upset, if you will. So, who do you guys think is going to win that? Because I think the Bucks are going to get it this time.
Should be the Bucks.
I think the Bucks are winning the
I
whole
like
tournament.
them. I've been really entertained by them lately. I want them
Me
to.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. They've been great. Yeah, I think the Bucks are winning the whole thing as well. To be fair, it just makes sense at the moment. But I said that I say that about every Bucks title match. So who knows? Who knows?
I love them though. They've really grown on me. I hated them before, but now I love them now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, why is that?
What do you mean? This is a trick question.
You said you hate.
I said I'm what?
You said you hated them, and he's gone.
I used to I didn't genuinely hate them, meaning I couldn't stand them. They're so annoying. Their characters used to piss me off. But yeah, I like their characters now though. I was so tired of the little Mickey James pants they used to wear and shit.
This is the second day in a row. StreamYard has kicked me out.
Wow.
Oh dear. Hang on, I'm going to turn my camera off real quick because I want to see whose profile picture I've got.
Yeah,
that doesn't surprise me.
Ooh, I need to update my photo.
I need to set my picture on my laptop. I've just never gotten around to doing it, so I always end up with whoever's been the most active on stream. That's whose profile picture.
I just set up a file, and then I send it to myself on DM, and then I save it from Twitter.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Why does Charlie's pictures keep changing? Because I don't have a set one. Half the time it's AO's picture, which is just incredibly funny.
Oh my god. I want rings.
We also have a women's match tonight. It's Sky Blue versus Willow Nightingale versus Chris Statlander versus Anna Jay.
Anna Jay?
I think so. I think that was.
Oh no! Don't have a negative reaction to Anna Jay. They'll call you a horrible person and a misogynist for a weekend.
Anna Jay. Oh no! Oh, it is. It's Chris Statlander, Sky Blue, Anna Jay, and Willow Nightingale with who on commentary? The CEO.
Oh, God bless Mercedes Moné. That match is going to be interesting. I think it should be good. The multi-woman matches usually tend to do a little bit better than some of these women in singles, so I'm optimistic. Darby Allin has been promoting himself for Dynamite. He's not on the poster, but he said that he's pulling up, so I'm very.
No, he's not promoting himself for Mount Everest, baby.
Good. We don't want him to go to Mount Everest. Honestly, I've heard and seen horror stories about Mount Everest, and I just feel like it's we know, babe, you're adventurous. You will do it. I believe you. You have nothing to prove.
Yeah, you have nothing to prove by actually climbing
nothing to worry about. Darby Allin is 100 pounds. Do you know what a gust of wind will do to Darby Allin on that mountain?
If you see me looking to the side, I'm potentially ordering Wingstop as we speak.
That's real. I had to clean my glasses, so I can't right now. So if you're saying anything interesting, chat, I'm sorry. I'll read it in a second. I'm almost legally blind.
Oh my god. Boss in the chat. In a red stripe. He'd be like, "Is Charlie drinking a red stripe?"
It's aqua carpacia. I don't know, strawberry and elderflower something. It's sparkling something. My dad brought him home from work, so.
Ooh, is that an alcoholic beverage?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I don't think so, unless if they are, I've just been drinking them all day straight up, like normal seltzer water. So.
Monty scared the shit out of me today. Not gonna lie, he texted me and it was I blacked out and didn't realize it was him, and I was I was like, who is this?
Oh shit! Dynamite's live. Whoops! Ooh. I'm paying attention. I haven't turned the TV down. Apologies. That's probably real loud. But I am excited for this show. I hope they actually start with a match because it's been like a month since they started the Dynamite with a match. This red stripe. I have more decorum than drinking red stripes on stream. If I was drinking anything, it'd probably be rosé or something. I don't actually drink wine anymore, so that's a lie. But
I feel like it's body.
They are starting with a Osprey Shibata. Holy shit! What a way to open the Dynamite. God bless professional wrestling. I love that you mute when you sing. I have no qualms about it. I've been doing this shit too long. I need to get my nails. He's cute, man. Former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. That he sure is. Will Ospreay, man. He's gonna be something. And like, he's already something in this business. Like, but when it comes to like building modern stars, he's gonna be something on like a worldwide level. Dun-dun-dun. His entrance, the crowds everywhere have got this shit down. He is special. Like, I fully get why he's not everyone's cup of tea. Not to be real English about it. Like, I can fully understand why there are people that aren't fans, but you can't deny his crowd presence. It's crazy. Jamie Ross of WrestlePurists is in chat. Hi, Jamie. You should come jump on stream so it's not just me chatting shit for 2 hours.
Gosh, Shibata and Will Ospreay starting off a Dynamite. We're eating.
I never thought I'd say.
Look at my hands. Ooh.
I know exactly what you were saying. Oh, God bless. This is cool. Showing the recap of the match they had way back when.
Wow.
This is really funny because you were doing like all the hand movements. I did just go on a bit of a rant about Will Ospreay. Don't worry about it. It happens sometimes. Oh dear. Bro, like these crowds are. Oh, someone has not got headphones attached and I can hear myself.
It's probably Rob.
Probably.
It's not me.
Oh. Okay, I think it's gone now. So I don't know what happened there, but anyways. Shibata and Will Ospreay have locked up, so the real graps have started.
Oh, brother.
It's Ospreay throwing a bit weird. What? What are you brothering about?
The old A chance, brother. You gotta have everything British on this show. Oh, brother.
Can you give me a Can you just hold up a fry camera so I can eat it?
If the live chat demand it, I may pull up. Chat, do your thing. That is just my brain, like, constantly. Dude, I'm going to a Rev Pro show this weekend, and it's going to be the first Rev Pro show that doesn't have a big Will Ospreay match on it, and it's going to be such a weird vibe. Like, I'm excited to see, like, what the atmosphere ends up being, like, without him there. But it's going to be very, very odd not having Ospreay at Rev Pro.
I hope that, I want to meet Kyle Fletcher. Because I want to be able to say that I met Kyle Fletcher before he became this big, renowned wrestler. So I can be like,
Kyle Fletcher.
You have?
I have. I've met Carl and Davis. I met them in 2022.
I'm jealous.
Hang on, let me send you the picture because it's a really funny picture because they're both so fucking tall.
I know I have to. Next time they come to Jacksonville, I'm gonna have to make an appearance. So,
yeah, aren't they coming to Jacksonville like next month?
Are they?
I'm sure they're in Florida soon.
Oh my god.
What year am I in? I'm aware it's 2024. I'm in my camera.
Oh my god, if I could get tickets for this, since I'm not going to Mania.
Do it.
Ooh, April 24th.
Oh, it's already in my life. The crowd sound good for this. Like, I haven't got my volume up high, but they do sound like they're into this.
Oh my god, they come oh my god, 2 weeks after my birthday. I'm gonna get tickets.
So,
oh, parking is included? Like,
this match has been really cool so far.
Should I get like? Hold on, because if I could get this beat, honey. Oh. I could get a floor seat, and it's not even a bad price. Do I dare?
Yes.
Do I dare?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to do it.
What am I doing? All right, I'm sending Jana the picture of me with Aussie Open because it's very funny. Bye, Rob.
Leaving the stream again. Rob is a thug. Everybody call Rob a thug. Call him a thug on Twitter. Call him a thug in chat.
Jana, I just DM'd you the picture of me with Aussie Open. They're so tall. That is what I will say about it. Rob is not having a good day. Oh, that was my bad. I think he tried to add himself as I tried to pull him up. My bad, Rob. Welcome back. Osprey did the Shibata corner drop kick. He sure fucking did. They're wrestling. This is real wrestling.
Hey guys, send some super chats. You know, we had some interesting rumors about Rebecca Quinn and AEW possibly, seeing as it seems her contract negotiations are kind of stagnant. There's a lot going on. Mania is coming up. AEW Dynasty is coming up, honey. So send those super chats.
Yeah, man. Whole lot of wrestling. Whole lot of good stuff. This is so random because most of our audience is not in the UK. But if you're going to Cardiff for Mania weekend for the Attack shows, I will be there. I doubt any of you will be, but I will be there. But yeah, I'm excited for Mania weekend purely because of a lot of the indie shows. Some of the wrestlers from over here that I watch are getting booked in cool matches. So. bro, $1.99 super chat. This $2 is incentive for Jamie to earn his check. God bless.
Lena, she better stay away from my promotion. I see what you're saying. However, I feel like, honestly, somebody like Becky, who has been that her fame has come strictly, not even to be like mean, but it's come strictly from WWE. Like, she's had her mainstream moments, but I feel like it hasn't been mainstream in the way that like others have been, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Oh my god.
It would be interesting to see how she maneuvers if she did make the switch, and to see how her star power would be, dealt with, because that's a whole different locker room of women. And I feel like with the women at AEW right now, things are starting to pick up. And I feel like it would be a little bit of like the antithesis to how things were when Sasha came back to WWE in 2019, that Becky was the big fish and Sasha was coming back as like, the underdog almost, because right now I think Mercedes is like top of the game. Not even trying to be biased. I feel like she's really
at
the top of her thing right now. I feel like she's the girl. She's the top wrestlers in general right now. So it'll be interesting to see.
I don't think I don't think she's gonna leave like at all. I think there's like pretty much like 0% chance that she's gonna leave WWE. But then again, if she did, like I think she'd be pretty invaluable in terms of experience and that for the.
I don't think it would be anything for her to add. I think it would just be like seeing new matchups. That's really
And as much as I love Mercedes, we're all very honest about the fact that she's not the strongest on promos, where I feel like Becky, with her type of promo game, could really thrive in AEW in that sense, and she'd get the women more mic time, so...
I don't know.
Yeah, wherever Becky Lynch goes, Seth goes. And so, unfortunately, she's going back to WWE because Seth is not stepping foot in AEW.
He also
I have no game. I have no horse in this race. I don't care.
Fight Matt Riddle. He ended up working with Matt Riddle. Okay. So
breaking news. We have more British people on screen. Rob, what the fuck was that?
Yo.
Welcome, Jamie. We are watching the Dynamite and talking about Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. So
it's good to be here. It's the first time that I've been live on the Watchalong on YouTube. So I joined a few Twitch streams, but making my live YouTube review of Watchalong debut. So
God bless.
We're kicking off with that. Obviously, couldn't have had much of a better start with these two.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the clapping noise about, bro? All right, man. How have you been, Jamie? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in ages.
Yeah, I've been good. You know, off uni at the moment for Easter, so you know, very just nice. Relaxing. But not too bad. What about the rest of you guys? How are we all doing?
Thriving, surviving, having a good time watching Osprey Shibata. You know how it is. Joe Holbert, promotions in the house.
Hold on.
Oh, dear. Everyone's here.
We should get Monty in here.
Monty is not going to pull up to a watch-along. God bless. He did it 1 week because he absolutely had to.
I think he could show up for an AEW watch-along even for 5 minutes.
Nah. God bless. He did a full one the other week. He's retired from watch-alongs for about 6 years now. Shibata and Osprey are fucking killing it right now. This match is so fun.
I know, right? I know. Obviously, this match and then is the last match. Shibata's had some pretty good opponents in there. It does feel like the wrestler is waking up. You know,
it does. I need the Kyle O'Reilly match. Like, I know it's not everyone's first choice, but God bless, I need that match.
Mm-hmm.
We will get to some super chats in a minute. There is a lot happening in the wrestling right now, so we'll circle back. Do appreciate them. Please keep sending them. Gotta pay the bills somehow. Keep the lights on in the business.
If we don't get more super chats, I'm gonna leave.
There you go.
Boom, and there it is.
This match is... I never know how to actually talk about wrestling when it's like happening live on my TV. I'm just like, damn, this is cool.
I know. It's like I half want to like pay close attention to any like maybe callbacks and stuff that they might be doing, but then it's like there's a lot to talk about. Shibata's is such good shape, though.
God, he's just... There's a real novelty to watching him wrestle on weekly TV.
God.
Oh my God.
With the way they're throwing him in more and more with some of the bigger guys, do you think you think they're slowly gearing him up for that Okada rematch?
Unfortunately, yes. Like, I'm not going to complain when it happens, but I will bitch the entire build.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite matches of all time, but I've been very like anti it, the rematch. But I mean, you know, his performances on AEW are improving. So if he can keep regaining that form, then maybe.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
I just feel like
when I watch him wrestle like this,
you can't replicate what they did. Like, you can't do it again.
Yeah. That's my big thing with it.
Grab my Doritos, Cool Ranch.
Okay. Yeah, that is really my thing with the Okada and Shibata matches. Like, people want it to be the same as what happened in 2017, and it's never ever going to be that. And which is good. Like, you shouldn't try to recreate that type of match. And I think they could still put on like a really fucking incredible match. It's just not going to be what people want it to be. So I would avoid it personally. You see, guys, all this. I don't know. I think there's pretty good reason to have Ospreay and Shibata wrestle each other. They have history. It's a cool match, you know. Wrestling. I just like when good wrestlers throw hits at each other. To be honest. Oh my god, we absolutely do not need to recreate the ring post spot in Nigel Danielson. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm getting texts. My phone is blowing up.
Oh yeah, because didn't that like give him a hematoma or some shit?
Some shit, yeah.
He got a fat ass bumpers.
Rob, can you give me some fries and some ranch? All right, you know what, Rob? Fuck.
That's so real.
My Wi-Fi is legitimately like doing the 2-step right now. Hold on.
Oh dear. It's all good. It's all good. There's just regrets on.
John asked, "Will I be waving the Union Jack during the Dragon and Nigel rematch?" No, I will not. There is no such thing. I maybe popping for Nigel, but there will be no Union Jack waving.
Don't start flag discourse in the chat. There's been enough of that on fucking British Twitter right now.
Yeah.
Especially, it's crazy shit. Very funny. I don't particularly want to talk about Max Caster's Twitter right now either, to be honest, because he's just baffling.
What he should do is tweet even more.
One would say he's doing this to combat really reprised feeling. Some would say he's doing this to combat repressed feelings. I'm not going to say which kind of repressed feelings, but
my God. Goodness gracious. Ospreay and Shibata are like wrestling a little bit of a classic right now. I'm very like, it's not just Ospreay spamming moves, which is sometimes what I worry about with Ospreay matches. As cool as that is, he's well, well, you get what I mean though. They're like they're working more to Shibata's pace than Ospreay's pace.
Did y'all know Edge's gear from last Wednesday paid tribute to the Toronto Maple Leafs?
I'm not starting this bit again. I got bullied about fucking hockey last week.
Listen, don't ask me anything about hockey. Don't ask me anything about the NBA. Don't ask me anything about the NFL. Don't ask me anything about golf. Don't ask me anything about any sport. It doesn't have to be pro wrestling or MLB, okay? Just so we're all in the same.
Oh, fucking brother, baseball? Sounds really, really, really sounds really, really bad.
Oh. Damn, I thought Osprey was going to miss that catch then. That would have been quite embarrassing. Holy shit. That Oscar was kind of crazy.
Oh. Folks, the wrestler is alive.
The wrestler is alive. This makes me feel like I'm watching a G1 like semi-finals or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're working this exactly how I hope they would, which I think they kind of need to consider.
Shibata is one of my top guys, so this is everything to me.
How long have we gone? It's 22 minutes past. Okay, we're probably hitting third gear. Considering the moves that Osprey's throwing out. This is real shit, man. Put Shibata in the Continental Classic this year. Fuck it. Oh my god, what if that's how they get to the Okada match?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yo.
Jesus.
That hidden blade
This is
was crazy.
Fucking hell. That match was fucking sick.
I want to thank William, Peter, Christopher, Osprey. Adam, those are my clients. This is why they're at the top of my totem pole. Pure wrestling, pure graps. Okay.
If you'd suggested last year Shibata in the Continental Classic, I think I'd have been a bit like, hold on. But now, you know, he's coming back, man. He's coming back.
He's showing flashes of something. I'm really excited. Having a run like this after what he went through is crazy.
Yeah, like you know, I don't want to sound like I've been like, you know, down on his AEW run. The fact that he's been in there at all is like, you know, it's just that, you know, you have to kind of temper expectations on what he's going to be. But now he's kind of living up to more of what he was doing pre-injury.
God bless. That was the real shit right there. This is going to be a fun Dynamite to review tomorrow, I think, if this is set the tone. Let's get into some super chats. Bruh, $4.99. Jamie, you earned this.
Yes.
real shit.
Bring it in the house.
Who's chatting? Oh, it's Brian.
Oh my
6-star, $1.99. Jamie Ross, chills. Real. Ow. Like a bitch. That was a bad idea. Shytown Spurs, $5 super chat. The Jamie tax. Real.
Tax. Yeah, I will be taxing all the super chats. So I will be taking a large portion. You know,
they are showing classic Ring of Honor on TV right now. Sorry, I'm having a moment. This is purely booked for the Joe Holbert. This is like if he designed a video package. And last super chat, Shytown Spurs, another $2. Give that man a knighthood. That could be referencing anyone, but I'm assuming you mean Osprey, which like fair.
Let's amen me. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I think Will Osprey. He can get a knighthood. I'm not big on the whole empire thing, but if anyone's going to get a knighthood,
you know,
he's one of the few guys that makes me feel patriotic every now and again. Him and Zack Sabre Jr. You know.
Yes. This video is so fucking sick.
This is another one of my clients, Brian Danielson. He's been a client of mine since about 2013. I was 12. One of my longest clients. I gotta be honest with you. We've made it to the top.
You've got quite the roster.
I have a good roster.
Brian Danielson,
esteemed, renowned. Ooh, pro wrestlers, okay? I only represent
Guys,
stars.
I'm about to pop the house huge. This is gonna be fucking hilarious. Hang on.
Hi, Nathan Dewey.
That was up next then. That chip bag is loud as fuck, Jana. It's like right next to your mic.
Oh, the chips? It might be.
Yeah, that's real loud. Where am I? StreamYard. I'm back. Why is Nicholas very mustard yellow?
Oh, brother.
Folks, are you ready for this pop? Get your super chats ready because he has made the town. Joe, hello, shit. How are you?
Oh shit!
I'm good.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's good, Joe.
I don't know if my internet's up to this. I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
No.
I'm here. Am I coming through okay? Am I here?
Yeah, you sound good. Okay. You sound good.
Good. I'm well. I just wrapped a house show about an hour ago, so I thought I'd stop through.
Real shit.
Hell of a house tonight. I don't think I'm getting paid for this, folks, so don't expect me to talk much, but I'll be here.
Have you been enjoying the Dynamite so far? Quite the opening, half an hour.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. I didn't get to watch it as much attention as I wanted to, but I'll rewatch it. It looked awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited to rewatch that one.
It looked really, really good. Hidden Blade was my God.
I was saying to the others, it felt like a G1 semi-finals in like the best ways. So real grabs.
Indeed. I missed the Dragon video. Everyone's very excited about the Dragon video. I didn't see it, unfortunately.
It was top tier. I got distracted mid super chat, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
It was a solid match.
Bro, 199. Joe 2.
199. Joe
all right,
2.
You read it then.
Taking my money.
Yeah.
Oh no. Joe 2, the bitch taking my money like it's 1776. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What year did you say?
1776. That's what it says, right? That's what I said.
Don't worry about it.
I saw Jamie Ross was getting in here and trying to get paid. I said, "Fuck, hold on a second."
I saw an opening. I saw they needed a fourth man on screen. I jumped
Everyone's
in.
on the watch.
I'm here.
I respect it. Look, folks, I messed around. Jamie Ross he's the only reason WrestlePurists manages to run with any kind of efficiency.
He keeps us all in check.
Give him his flowers, as the kids say, folks.
Absolutely.
I do my thing on my side, and we have a lot of people on the YouTube side. I do a small part on the YouTube side, but there's a lot of people. We have a very strong team now on the writing side, constantly bringing in more people. So we're doing our thing. Features coming soon on the writing front.
Man.
WrestleMania.
Make sure y'all tap in.
I have one that's not related to WrestleMania, but I think you guys will like it anyways. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've retired from writing now. I'm a podcast personality now.
Thank you, Joe.
It pays better.
It pays better too. Listen, man, I'm gonna start dropping the Ko-fi link under all my writing because they get the numbers, but the bank account don't match. I'm just kidding. I do love all the support on my writing always, but
your writing does well. That's the thing. You should keep writing. With me, it's like my most successful ventures are just talking about wrestling I don't watch. It's fucking awesome. Worldwide, we talk about WWE on Worldwide. I don't even watch it. I just pretend. I watch the Rock segments. Exactly. You know this deal. I watch the Rock segments. It's like I'm golden. And then, like, the guys will talk about Ray, and I'll be like, yeah, it was fucking great. Ray's good, tremendous, It's easy. More people should try it, honestly.
Yeah.
Jamie, do you want to come on Worldwide and just pretend you watch Raw, bro? Sick.
Charlie's feature drops are like an event, like a big event. I see it up and down the timeline, getting praise, as they should. They're always some of the best of it. So keep an eye out, because I think we have a couple coming your way.
I'm writing a WWE one for the first time as well.
Wow,
so.
really? I've tried to explain this, but like when Charlie does a feature on WrestlePurists, it's like a national news story in Britain. Your phone goes off, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like,
There's an alert.
Yeah.
Oh my god. People talk to me about my features in person now as well. Like, people will approach me at shows, be like, I loved your writing. I was just like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. That is crazy.
When someone saw me at a show, they said, are you Joe Hugh Blow from Fightful? I said, no, not me.
That's fucking crazy.
Hugh Blow was crazy. That was.
Is that Okada?
And there was another one that was like, I know you, man. You're the guy from Twitter. I was like, yep, that's me, the guy from Twitter.
The guy from Twitter.
Put that on my gravestone.
Oh, it's always very funny. Like, because I go to shows, like, especially in the UK, with my brother and friends a lot. So when people come up to me, they always like, people look scared to approach me because I'm always with like 4 guys. But they're just my pals and my brother. Like, don't be intimidated. I'm just hanging out with friends.
They think they're like bouncers.
Yeah. Because my brother's like 6'4" as well. Like, he's not a small lad. You might see him on Sunday. He's coming with me. So.
Yeah, we need to actually. I'm gonna not be Batman on Sunday. We need to actually get a photo. I think.
Yes.
I will be wearing shades though, which is. Someone is going to get a photo of me and be like, look at this arsehole wearing sunglasses at a wrestling show.
I go to all the wrestling shows with shades, so...
Yeah, but you don't look like an arsehole.
It depends who you ask. I have been told that if I'm sat there with the shades on, I do look quite unapproachable. I'm just like, God bless. Mission accomplished. Like... Anyways, enough of us. Our esteemed EVPs are on the screen, and we're talking about Great Britain.
It's fine. Taz and Excalibur don't talk about the matches either. It's fine.
Yeah, this is true. This is the real experience. If you guys have ever wondered what happens after podcasts, these are the conversations we have.
Yeah, and other conversations that we can't have on this show.
Well, yeah.
I must admit, I think the robes are a great touch.
Yeah, they're so funny, and the fact that they have like their names like stitched into every part of the gear. Right, go on, Rob, with some super chats.
6-star, $4.99. Joe Holbert making the towns today. The Burton Ross connection. Mana chills.
That's what they call it. That's exactly right.
The God line.
Yeah, the God
line. Elite Merchant, $7. There's some strong mana on the stream currently. Here's my $7 to that mana. Points to the chills on the arm. Hashtag Terra Mana, hashtag mana. Yo, man, that guy.
Built different, brother.
6-star, $1.99. Hashtag thank you, Joe.
Yes, hashtag thank you, Joe. Put it on Twitter. This is his vocalized, verbose announcement of his writing retirement. Thank you, Joe.
God forbid.
And Martin Tyler, $5. Oh, but I swear you'll never see anything like this again.
Bruh, put thank you, Joe, and I'm not talking about Samoa.
I appreciate it, folks. Yes,
Oh, bless. Real shit, that. Oh my god, he's wearing pink. Why are they... They changed the suit colours. These are the things that pop me in wrestling.
looks pretty sick, to be honest.
Just look like pricks, which, like, mission accomplished.
So I'm going to dress at York Hall on Sunday.
That's real. I'll wear the matching one. Pretty sure I have a dress that colour. That would be funny as fuck. No one would get it, but it would pop me so much.
Folks, if you see me do this at any point, I'm not like twitching. I'm just watching wrestling. That's what I do. Just want to warn everyone about that. I'm not on drugs or anything. I'm just. Now, did Private Party was the thing with Team Jarrett a one-off with Private Party?
God, I hope so.
I think it probably was, right? Because I don't think they've been linked with them since. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Not that I've seen, but that's not saying much because I don't really watch Rampage. So
Right, that's why I'm kind of hesitant on it too. Yeah.
Chat could let us know. Great, would be greatly appreciated. You guys are more tapped in than us sometimes, and we're the ones that talk about it on podcasts.
Certainly going to be the babyface in this match, as you can see already, right? It's
yeah.
And I think that's for the best. I mean, you see this shine they're going into here. I mean, very, very flashy. It's easy to get the people behind them with stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting seeing, like, this is the first time we've seen the Bucks work an opponent that they've had in the past with this new gimmick. So
right.
I'm interested to see how much of their new stuff blends with the old stuff. This might be like one of their better matches so far outside of like the Revolution match. Jesus Christ, Nick Jackson just fucking dumped. Which member of Private Party was I didn't actually see. I think it was Mark Quinn. Yeah.
This is very.
I think I may be slightly ahead. And just wait. Okada pop up. Just wait for Okada's backstage.
Yes, it's very funny. I just seen it.
No, I only just got to the Falcon Arrow, so I might need to skip ahead.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I kind of just chat about the wrestling, and then people are just like, "Charlie, you're like 10 miles ahead." I'm just like, it happens.
I'll be careful for spoilers. I'll
yeah. This is
That's
why
I think I'm caught up now.
God bless. Just had the replay of the Falcon Arrow. So.
I'm there. Fight's weird, guys. If you lag on fight for a second, you'll be back like a minute. It's weird. It's weird.
Yes. It's very odd.
The stuff they do on the outside, I was keeping quiet about because I couldn't tell if I was ahead or behind. But that was some cool. I mean, they did the what do they call the move they do where Cassidy like goes over the top rope and then they did that over the barricade. What is that move called, guys?
I can't remember.
Silly string?
Silly string or gin and juice? I know they have. I always mix those two up.
I think that one's silly string. Yeah, gin and juice is the one with the Rana into the cutter. I think.
Yes. That makes sense. Chat is doing the same thing as me. It's just like it's one of those moves. Like
it's a cool move. Is the point? It looked good. On the barricade was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I just really like Private Party's offense. Like they've got some like really cool creative stuff that they don't get to display as much. Yeah. I know they haven't really wrestled a whole lot on TV since coming back, but
they're very talented. The biggest thing for them is they just need consistent reps. It's you watch them one week, they look a lot better than they will the next week, you know. And that when you see that kind of inconsistency, it generally suggests that the guys just need to wrestle real matches more often. Now that's hard with. You know, there's 100 guys, 120 guys on the roster, right? It is what it is. But hopefully this year they can stay healthy, have some good luck, and stay in the game because they're a very talented team. And honestly, more than just their work, they're a cool package, right? The presentation, the crowds like them.
the music is a big hit with people. Like they're a real prospect in AEW, I think.
Absolutely.
Are they chanting? Are they chanting in French?
I don't know. I've sound off, which
Fairs.
I can't help.
It didn't sound like English, but that may also just be the fact that I have my TV real low, so.
This match is really quite good thus far.
Yeah.
They're surfing.
The Bucks, they always work better as heels. Like, I really wanted their babyface run to be, like, top quality, but they just so weren't in it. It fell at a weird time for them with all the contract stuff as well, so.
Yeah. As a TV act, they're just better as heels. It's different. Like when they were a touring act as free agents, they were great. They could be baby faces anywhere.
Yeah.
But as you know, as full-time characters on a show, they're great heels.
I do like they didn't just go back to like all the old heel shtick. They reinvented it, which I know some people were quite wary of. So
I think it was probably time, right? I think we kind of saw that, and I still think, even though it was time, I still think you have to be brave enough to do it. So
yeah,
full props to them.
Sure, I do agree. They are also getting like really good heat, like with this new gimmick, and keep putting them against the plucky underdog baby faces, and the heat's going to keep growing. So
yeah.
I think it's been the best possible introduction to for Okada as well in this role with the Bucks, I think.
Yeah.
They could have brought him in as kind of like New Japan Okada, but you know, I think as a TV act, this is the most compelling way they could have done it.
I like that. In fear spoiling things for anyone that's behind, I like that deal they just did with the kind of crisscross in the corners. You know.
Yeah.
Cassidy. That was a nice spot.
For all people rag on the Hardys, like Cassidy clearly learned a lot under them for that stint.
Yeah.
Like the in-between stuff in his wrestling now is like a lot smoother than it used to be.
Yeah. The reputation of Cassidy is that he is very much someone who is looking to learn and improve, you know? And I don't say that as a criticism of anyone else. I just genuinely mean it as a sincere compliment. Like that is what you hear about Isaiah. So
yeah.
And I think it has shown. I think you've seen him get steadily better.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Quen missed like 18 months. I mean, that's going to slow him down. But he looked. I mean, every time I see Quen since he came back, he's looked sharper. Like so, it's a process, right?
Yeah. He's like settled back into it, and I think honestly, Cassidy getting that like extra experience is kind of made up for the gaps in Mark Quenn's game right now, and it's giving him time to play catch up. So it's working out well for him. Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus Top Flight on Collision. That could be a cool match.
I agree. I wonder who wins that match.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah, I think Top Flight have got to take it, right?
I don't know. I guess it depends who's winning the FTR infantry match. Because if FTR are winning, I could see them wanting to do the thing of like they have to face Bill and Ricky.
Yo.
Yeah. They just did the
infantry.
The Motor City Machine
tag
move
tournament
as well.
The infantry being in this tag tournament is disgusting. Yo, FTR, bro. FTR, if you have a bad match, I don't blame you.
Wow. That's a moment right there. Yeah. I don't know.
The infantry. Holy shit.
Here's the thing though, Rob. Monty was very against the infantry deal, so I just decided I'm for it. So I'm kind of stuck in my position now, unfortunately. So
that's funny as fuck. That's how I've ended up being Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
After
Well, I
watching the
was
Black
just,
match, I don't think.
I
don't
said it was an
think the
off
Bucks could win
night.
a pay-per-view.
Sean Dean in particular had a really rough showing in the House of Black match. It was a shame.
Oh my god!
I don't even think the Bucks could bring them to a good match. I really don't. But unless
that'd be quite interesting. That would be something.
No, but they're not getting that far. They're not getting that far. Like,
Well,
if they beat FTR, I might get my shit off on the timeline. I'll get my shit off on the timeline.
Possible, which is the funniest part about it.
Yeah, no, like I'll definitely get my shit off on the timeline. Obviously,
of course.
You know, I'll do my little dance. I'll celebrate. You know, but then I'll just be like, in hindsight, like a month later, when none of this makes sense, and we're in the exact same. When we're in the exact same spot we were in with the tag division last year, then I'll be like, okay, wait a minute, why did we do that?
I really thought, oh my god, I really thought Private Party had it off that near fall for a second. Dude, I just need to stop saying my predictions for Young Bucks matches because I'm never right. Like, the match hasn't ended, that's not a spoiler, but...
Oh my god, are they doing more bang for your buck?
They sure did. More shots for your party.
Wow.
Biggest splash was sliced bread in time for Dynasty since. Yeah. The Bucks have been doing the that Motor City Machine Gun move for like a fair while, but it's been a while since they've actually done it in a match. So I don't think they could make it any more obvious where the boys are going. But
yeah,
I'm not against it at all. Oh, this is a good match.
Oh my god, that was a serious near fall. They got me.
This is really well. This is really well structured.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it with the crowd, but I'm enjoying it for sure.
The crowd
is a different experience, right? Yeah, I'd imagine they're really into it.
Yeah. I like that Private Party also cheered. Yeah, man, they've shown in the top flight matches that they don't care about it. They'll just do whatever they need to. How many fucking rotations was that?
Was that 630?
I think so. That's crazy.
That's a crazy way to feed into getting your ass kicked.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Did I just imagine that happen, or did that happen? What
no,
just happened
that happened.
Oh my god, I hope he's okay. That looked like a
Oh no.
I hope that was just a slip and not like a something worse. Good god.
I like the way
he
still threw it like a few seconds after.
I thought he was doing a bit.
I thought he was doing a bit as well, and now I'm really concerned.
Jesus,
this is probably my favorite Dynamite of the year so far, though, in terms of like the in-ring wrestling.
The match was killer, yeah. The match was killer. It was just, like, caught me off guard.
Oh, I hope that was just a little. He seems to be alright now.
Yeah, he seems fine. At first, I thought he'd actually look really home. So,
I thought he blew into the out. I thought it was game over.
It's peak professional wrestling that they do all that intricate stuff, and then he slipped doing the standing knee. It's like, God bless.
I certainly hope he's okay because it was very funny, and I want to be able to tell
you.
Because, like, you know, we might sound dramatic, folks, but those are the ones that hurt people, right? Like, it's just, it's the most human-looking shit. Yeah.
Nick Statlander blew in the out running across the ring. Like,
yeah.
Did I say Nick Statlander? I meant Chris Statlander.
I get you. I get you. It seemed like he was fine.
Yeah. He got up alright. Oh dear. I want to go back and chat for a minute, because we were too engrossed in talking about the match, but there was a comment that popped me, and it was from my friend Travis. Charlie and Jamie be in the same place and somehow breaking my mind. That pops me a lot because we're both friends with Travis, but we're not in any of the same group chats with him.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been on screen before on Twitch, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely.
Travis wasn't there, but when now we're on YouTube.
Have you met Travis, Jamie?
I've not. I don't really go to all the UK indie shows and stuff like that. But I'll be at All In, so may see a few people down there.
We should actually arrange a meetup this time because the only person I met from WrestlePurists was Moné.
Yeah, I managed to catch Lewis for a bit, but it was like just before I had to go in, so I didn't really get too much time.
Who is in the SUV? Oh, of course. God bless.
Is it Bob Holly?
Yes. Some would say.
One day.
That wig is gorgeous.
Mother. Mother. Yeah.
She looked incredible. Ad break time, which means it is time for some super chats. Kyle, 50 pesos, won't be able to take us on to Friday's CMLL show, but I will be quietly whispering real grabs in true WrestlePurist spirit. God bless. We appreciate it. Bam, $10 super chat. Support the Joe Holbert action figure that I totally created myself and not sending them for more than twice I bought them for. Go for me taking me the real Joe Holbert someday.
Can you imagine how lame that figure would be? Like, it comes with like headphones, yellow legal pad,
Oh my god.
We should have a little WrestlePurist merch store outside All In. The action figure.
Oh yeah.
I got the merch. We could do something.
We could do something with that.
We could figure it out.
We could do a Chase one too. We could have a Chase Holbert figure with the old long hair from back, the throwback edition.
God.
We've got ideas, folks.
Welcome to the creative meeting. We just talk shit about things.
Speaking of creative, while we're at the creative process, do any of you guys have any ideas for some YouTube shorts? I need to work on some YouTube shorts.
Ooh, some
what do you guys in the live chat? What do you want to see out of YouTube short content? Do you want lists? Do you want takes? What do you guys want? Because I'm cooking, so
lists are easy to just like especially the shorts, because with opinions, with the shorts format, I feel like inevitably the actual opinion is going to get butchered in some way. I think lists because that's the right format for lists. I don't know if any of us ever want to do podcasts that are just like 4 hours of lists, but on a short,
yeah. We have another special guest.
A much more special guest.
Oh, I need to spin that because I'm doxing myself. Don't look at the number of the collar. Nothing happened. It's fine. A baby. He is not happy about me just spinning his collar violently, but I had to do it, man.
Top 3 wrestlers of the week could be doable.
Ooh.
Look, if you only when it comes to WrestlePurists Wrestler of the Week,
oh boy,
things get very nasty.
There are arguments.
There's politics that goes on. There's behind the scenes politics.
Charlie and I only watch wrestling we have to review. So last week we voted for Adam Copeland because we only watched 4 matches. And we just got attacked.
He got absolutely annihilated.
Jamie was putting out with the Brits and shit. It was wild.
We almost lost our spots on the committee.
Yeah.
Why is Tony Hawk on my screen?
I love Tony Hawk.
So do I, but this is fucking like what?
That'd be a good one, Jamie.
Cool.
You could use the same format and do the WrestlePurist. You know when we do like the star ratings, the top 3 matches.
Or the top 5 matches, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, top 3 to 1, yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt, but no Mount Everest, no gust of wind blowing you away. Oh,
holy shit!
You're fucking promoting charity, Rob. Have some compassion.
This is cool though. Very random.
Tony Hawk, and if you were in chat right now and you had the game American Wasteland on Xbox, you're real.
I thought for a second you were saying that Tony Hawk is in the chat right now.
Oh no, I wish.
That's what I thought as well. I was like, oh no.
If he was in chat, I would have been like. But no, American Wasteland on Xbox, that was the game. Okay. Oh, here we go.
This is unfortunate.
Get this fucking fraud off the screen.
The lion heart.
Gross.
Jamie, when's your Jericho video essay coming out?
I don't think I can do that one in the show. That needs a full feature length. You know.
Yeah, you need to
we really get into it.
He's a
the
bum.
faces of Jericho. He's a bum.
What is he chatting about?
I have my fun, but
he
it
just
all
wants
bums me out,
TV
to be
time.
honest.
Tony Khan, please save us. My
It's very
God.
unfortunate.
Like, this is pathetic, honey.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
This is an old fucking man. Why is he wearing a leather jacket with no shirt?
So what is the proposition, guys? Because I'm watching on mute, so can someone tell me what it is?
He's offering him advice. And Hook was like, yeah, I'd take advice from you. You're Chris Jericho. But also, you're Chris Jericho. I know what you are. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. He sure is Chris Jericho. Well, that was...
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, in a few months, Hook will be future endeavored. You heard it here.
That's so unfortunate. Putting Mercedes on at the top of the hour is a good shout.
Couldn't Chris have just said last week, do you want my advice, rather than saying, I have a proposition for you that I will let you think about for the next 7 days?
I think he was like offering to mentor him. Like, I was a little bit lost. I was still kind of on a high from seeing Tony Hawk because it was quite random.
He's totally turning heel and he's going to try and reinvent himself, quote unquote, which we'll see how that goes.
He should just take a vacation.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm very excited to hear Mercedes on commentary. I want to say comedy. It could be comedy. The chat is very excited about the CEO. That is very valid. Oh. Stokely, man. What a funny guy. If you haven't watched Isra's interview with him, you should check that out on the WrestlePurists channel. It's been up for like a week now, and it's very good.
If you don't
very
watch
authentic conversation.
You're ugly, you're broke, you're not going to amount to anything in your life. Okay? You are going to be the equivalent of Chris Jericho in my eyes. So go tune into that interview after this watch along.
Mm-hmm. And make sure you leave a like and comment on it. God bless. And like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know why you would be this deep into a watch along if you weren't subscribed, but we're happy to have you.
I hate doing that shit so much. I'm like trying to get good at it, but it's difficult for me. It's not my natural vibe to be like, please hit the thumbs up on this video.
I just tried to come up with fun transitions because it's so. It feels so unnatural otherwise.
We just don't do it on Dumb Guy Live. We just if you want to like it, fuck it.
You're too real for that shit, dude. Just like
do whatever.
When I do the Holbert House show, I know when I end the video, there's going to be at least 4 dislikes because like I'm wearing like an Uso shirt or something. So I need to try and get the people to do the likes so the percentage is high, you know.
I think thankfully I think WrestlePurists as a whole has a pretty strong like live chatting community with all the YouTube stuff.
We appreciate you guys.
Oh my god, Chris Statlander, hello.
More than a woman, she is incredible.
Me, but I'm a big fan.
The way Mercedes was looking at Stat there, yeah. There's something bubbling.
Something's up.
This adding Anna Jay business might be more than just a fill in a spot in a match.
Did they even give her an entrance?
Yeah.
She got an entrance on fight. I don't know if we were a break or not. No, because we saw the Mercedes entrance as well.
Yeah.
Anna Jay's entrance theme is actually one of the funniest in all of wrestling.
Yes.
CEO.
Do you think the adding Anna Jay to this could potentially lead to a six woman tag? If either Chris or Willow turn here, I'm a little bit.
Whose team would she be on then?
She would have to team with Willow and Mercedes, because I'm assuming it would be Sky, Julia, and Chris, if that's the way that went.
It's an interesting point. You're right. There is like a spare. I go because even if Chris stays baby, then you've got 3 against 2.
Yeah. They need to fill a spot somewhere. There's an odd number of women in the feud. Willow won't turn. It'll be Statlander. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've always been on the side of Stat turning instead of Willow.
Chris Statlander, she reminds me, well, not all the time, but her gear, I think just her in general today reminds me of Bayley in 2020.
Yeah, I can see the vibe.
That's such a compliment because Bayley in 2020,
he was different, yeah.
I need her to bring back that undercut immediately.
She still has the undercut.
But like the way she had it where it was all black. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Women.
Someone threw a super chat. My hands are away from the keyboard. Who's reading off super chats?
Kale, $20. Since Stardom may be there, any Forbidden Door dream matches?
That sounds crazy.
There's not like one. Usually, there's with these things like a definitive match that jumps out. There's a couple, and obviously, there's a few Stardom departures, and obviously the AEW on the women's side is definitely growing a lot. So there's a few new elements in play. I feel like I like the idea of Chris Statlander being in there with one of the more. I think Chris Statlander versus Natsboy. I don't think that's what they book.
Yeah,
as a stylistic matchup, I think that could be really good. In terms of what they'll probably do, I don't know. I think Mina or Azumi, because obviously they've brought those two over recently. They seem like Mina, especially for American audience, I think fits well. So maybe somewhere in the mix there, but
you get Athena in with some of the Stardom girls, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's not a Stardom girl, but I want Athena to wrestle Miyu Yamashita. I think that could be fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I would maybe even run Athena versus Mayu for the IWGP. I think that would be incredible.
That'd be stellar.
Well, it could be Suri with that title. We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know whether they'll.
That would also be a good idea.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
That match too.
Either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
Let's just
If
get
we
it
can have
booked.
both, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Athena should just run a gauntlet and just wrestle all the good wrestlers.
I like Novi's one in the chat about she's not a Stardom wrestler, but Hashimoto and Statlander would be incredible.
Oh yeah.
Hashimoto is one of the coolest wrestlers out there right now, man.
Yeah. Rob, you can't stop throwing out these super chats when we're having other conversations, man. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought that no, like y'all paused, and I thought y'all were done. My fault. I'm sorry. Leo Lutherian, 279 Canadian. This is Anna J. I don't know what this is referencing.
Yeah, no
It's the
shit.
fame.
Song.
It's the fame. Yeah, it's the fame.
Oh, brother. Listen, themes are pretty bad. I think we should just walk out. You know what every NWA wrestler did back in the day? They walked out to straight
Jesus Christ.
silence.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We should go back to. I feel like that's back to.
Widow is so explosive, man. I haven't been paying the most attention, but every time I look up, something cool's happening. So I'm gonna say this match is good. I might feel differently when we review it on the review tomorrow.
It seems like it's been fun. I definitely agree. It's like these type matches are harder to like do two things at once with because it's just go, right?
Yeah. Oh. Bro. Hearing some of these crowd reactions for Chris, like, as much as, like, I've been on the board of, like, they'll probably turn her heel, I don't think it's a great idea right now.
Yeah.
There's so much untapped potential.
Mm-hmm.
The actual truth, like the actual answer probably is Mercedes should probably just be a heel, but she's so over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mercedes is so much happier being a heel as a character. She has so much more fun with it, I think. Like,
I think she'll be heel before All In. If the All In match is Jamie, then
that's why she's the only woman to be put in that. What was it called? Was it WWE Villains or WWE Evil?
Evil, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil.
The only woman for a reason to be on that.
Mm-hmm.
She's such a good heel. Oh, I'm gonna eat it up when she turns heel because Jesus Christ.
it's gonna be good shit.
It's mother.
Remember when the crowd booed the shit out of Ruby for beating Chris? Yeah, man. And Chris wasn't even meant to be in that tournament. She was replacing Shida, I believe, or Riho, one of them. And they wanted her to win. I think it was Shida, actually.
Oh my god.
Sweet.
Sky
Holy
just
shit.
Sky just did Mercedes like count underneath.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get kicked out of the territory, brother. Switch it up.
I'm a little ahead of you guys, but I got to bring it up. Anna Jace just tried to stack Sky Blue and Chris Statlander like she's Roman Reigns.
Yes. This is Listen, I will never knock wrestlers for trying to get better, but the distance between Anna and the other women in this match is it's getting noticeable.
Anna just has to. You can just tell she has to think about what she's doing a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, when you're a green wrestler, there's not. I mean, try to do one of these matches where you have to remember every single beat of it to exact time, and it's not really the best way either. So it's tough. This looks like it's been pretty well produced, though. Honestly, like it looks like it's been good action.
They've done a lot better with the integrating all the women into spots rather than it just being a lot of in and out, which is something they have struggled with in the past.
Oh my God, Sky Blue just for a super kick to like the belly button.
Oh dear. I thought she was going to go for a Snapdragon suplex on the fucking apron then. Holy, oh my God.
Oh shit. This is pretty damn good.
Yeah. The crowd is super into it as well.
It feels like this has got some time too, right?
Yeah. So, well,
No, is it not crazy?
Mercedes came out at 12:58, and we're currently at 1:11. So
it's just the pace they're going
it's
at, you know. It feels like they've been in the finishing stretch for a while, just because they're go, which is the right way to do these matches. To be clear, folks.
Listen, man. This gets overlooked a lot because of it feels like it's the women's matches a lot of the time, but short matches have their benefits. Yeah. We've talked about this at length on podcasts.
Yeah, it's not always about the, there's a lot of stopwatch people out there, but if the usage and the actual match itself is good, then I think that's more effective than just giving them time.
Right. That match would not benefit from being 20 minutes long. There's no reason for that match to be 20 minutes.
No, that was pretty good. They were it was like a lot of high-paced, fast-paced action. So
high pace. Everyone got a chance to shine. Everyone was involved for the most part. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Good stuff. This post-match angle it's where the money's at.
Hopefully, Mercedes wrestles next week.
Dude, man, they've got to get her in the ring.
Have we had any kind of update on is she like, has she said that she's definitely ready to go? Because it does feel like
it feels like they're waiting on something, don't it?
Yeah, well, with Dynasty, it feels like Mercedes is going to be part of whatever. Well, part of this TBS thing, well, unless they do book a multi-woman thing. But you'd assume they'd make her debut on pay-per-view a bigger deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. She said that she's ready in like promos and interviews, and that's what it feels like. But holy shit, they knew Joe Holbert would be on the Watchalong because look what they've just put on screen.
Oh my God, he should wrestle Rod Strong.
Yes, he should. Someone should wrestle Rod Strong.
Oh, please, let's set up Rod Strong and Dustin for the Rampage. Look at Dustin's gear here. What is he?
There is something going on.
Is it just that he hasn't buttoned it up? Is it just his usual attire without? It's making me uncomfortable. Oh, for fuck's sakes. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
We lost him. He's out. I don't blame him.
That's the butcher. Yeah. That is possibly the funniest person they could have had walk into frame.
This is just foolish. They're wasting my time. I can't do this.
Oh yeah, we're back. We're back.
No,
the
we're
Butcher
not.
and Dustin. We're back.
These are two fucking old
that
farts.
is, brother.
That's holy shit.
This is a what time? 6:05 Superstation rank. This is a 5-minute match. This is a TV title match.
That's a Rampage match.
This is what Rampage is all about.
87.
Mm-hmm.
This is it.
That's what this is. A TV title match in May of 87. We're back.
I really did think that Roddy was going to walk on screen.
I'm behind because I'm on a different
timeless
screen,
one is there.
so
Dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Timeless Tony Storm, you know. I would like her to lose the belt.
I
Yeah.
would like her to be normal because timeless not a true statement anymore.
It's
Her
I
timeless
get why the gimmick pops people, but I have had enough.
Yeah.
Dude, my reaction at Revolution when her old music hit was so shameless. Like, I legitimately got excited. And then it was Mariah. And I'm like, damn, they're going full send with this story. And they should.
Mariah is mother.
Awesome.
Okay.
Mariah's great. I think she's a really talented wrestler.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to see her. Let's hurry with this Mariah thing. Let's get the belt on it. You know, she's ready. You know.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to take the belt off Tony, but I do feel like Mariah versus Tony could be an all-in match potentially.
Yeah.
It makes sense because like they've both got a lot of history in the UK, and like I don't know, it feels like this is a long-term story. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is with that one, I feel like Mariah should be the one to take the belt off Tony. Whether that does happen at all, I don't know, because I just feel like if Jamie's back for all
she's winning that belt.
It should be Mercedes versus Jamie, and I feel like that if you have Mercedes go in with the title, that could main event. Genuinely,
that could main event.
Yeah, but spoiler, I have one of the YouTube shorts I'm working on is 3 possible main events for AEW All In 2024.
God bless.
You know, keep your eyes out. Keep your eye. We're working. We're working.
I have a note in my phone that I made and locked like a couple of weeks ago with what I think is potentially like the 6 top matches of the All In card, and I just want to see how close I get. I've talked about half the matches on streams anyways, but I just wanted a note listing what I think could happen.
I think with the people that should be involved this year, you know, with the new signings and obviously, you know, Godwell and Danielson's fit and healthy for this one. I think it definitely should be a major improvement on the first. And the first, obviously,
sure.
You know, the atmosphere is incredible. But on a rewatch,
major vibes show.
It was on a rewatch. It wasn't my favorite card. top to bottom.
You haven't got to be nice about it. I slander All In on the podcast on a regular basis because it was a major vibes show and I had an incredible time there and it was so fun. That card, bro, they did us dirty a little bit. Like, it's wild.
I wish I didn't watch it, but I ended up watching it back and I didn't like it as much. And I think I shouldn't have done that because I loved it being there. But I think what I was saying anyway, getting back to, I think this year they should be able to have the perfect blend of an outstanding card and hopefully the same level of atmosphere and vibes, which would ideally produce possibly the best AW pay-per-view to date if all goes to plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see. There's definitely a few big matches to be made.
Absolutely. There's there's a few directions I can go with the big stars as well. So
yeah,
I got so excited talking about it. I just can't get my words out.
Some of it kind of hinges on who's going to be available. Like we talk about Jamie, right? Obviously Kenny is a big one. We don't really know what Kenny's time frame is. If Kenny's around, right, it feels like the Okada thing could be something they do at Wembley.
Yeah, they absolutely should run that. I've been fantasy booking Copeland and Christian versus the Bucks for about 7 years now. So, and then I think it should be the Bucks versus Motor City Machine Guns at All Out, just because I don't know, I want to see the matches. I don't know why I wasn't expecting Orange Cassidy's music to hit, but
Tag match,
that's
right? Tag tournament.
Yes. Takeshita Swerve is main eventing, which makes a lot of sense. I feel like Cope wants to give FTR that Wembley match. I don't care what Cope wants, frankly.
I'm not sure Cash Wheeler will be able to make that town.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not suggesting to get in jail. I imagine there'll be some limitations that will come with what will happen there. Will be my guess. I could be wrong. Yeah. I'm not a lawyer. Breaking news.
Yeah. Got to consider All Out 2 so close together. Objectively, yes. As a wrestling fan, no. I'm being selfish and I want Wembley to be incredible. Because as someone that was there live last year and bitched about the build every single week on a podcast, it was a major vibe show with a bit of a shocking card and a bit of a shocking way of being built that they lucked out on because it was their first time in the UK and running Wembley Stadium with a wrestling show for the first time in 30 plus years. They lucked out with that. But anyways.
The legacy of All In will be that it gave us a match that will be brought up on my timeline every week.
Yes.
Where some people say it's the best wrestling match ever and other people say it fucking sucks. So that's something to look forward to, right? Definitely enjoy doing that every week. It's definitely something I think is a worthwhile conversation.
Mm-hmm. One of these days, I will go full into like detail of how I feel about All In like a calm manner because I still get so riled up because people are just like, but it was a really good show and they had 80,000 people. I'm just like, yeah, and I was one of them. And I know my experience.
See, it's a weird one because when I was in the building, I had fun, but I didn't ever think it was like an all-time great show. But then I've gone the opposite direction where when I got the Blu-ray a couple of weeks ago, I rewatched it and was like, there is some stuff on there that I really do like. You know, like the coffin match is tremendous.
Yeah, I love the coffin match.
I like
the
Joe Punk match a lot, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I watched one thing recently from All In, and it was the main event because I remember it was like we were doing the 24-hour stream, so I was like cooked the whole time. So I missed a lot of the pay-per-view because I was falling asleep. So I remember watching this, and I was just like, "Yo, this is one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life." Because it's like
I love
why are we
Ash of WrestlePurists. He's notoriously very extreme on his views. Sometimes I have to discredit his star ratings in the in the ratings chat. I don't have the heart to tell him, but he's like very extreme. This is like the worst match ever for him, and he stood firm on it for a whole year. So,
Ash
to that extent, you gotta respect it.
Ash literally hates Adam Cole.
I've never rewatched it, but don't
rewatch it.
Yeah, because it did get over well in the building, you know. I mean, it is what it is.
Live crowd was singing Max's music. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I'm sitting there watching this match last night, and I'm like, yo, like, why are we doing dialogue in a wrestling match? What's going on?
The only All-In match that I let myself rewatch was Bucks FTR 3. Because I was like, I need to know if I'm as disappointed watching this on TV as I was in that building. But because I was so caught up in like the vibes. And then I came out of that match, I was just like, oh, that kind of fucking sucked. And then
it's a good match. It's a good match. It's just, you know, it is what it is, right? It was built like the greatest match ever.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Joe? If this match takes place in Barclays in August of 2018 before SummerSlam, and this is like a 5-star match because the crowd will be eating this up. I mean, and the crowd was eating it up, but like they're doing takeover dialogue and takeover like spots, and I'm watching this and I'm just like, yo, this is supposed to be AEW or like what's going on here?
My favorite part of that match was the crowd chanting that Wheeler's got a gun, and it just pops me all the time.
Yeah, when I rewatch Bucks FTR, it's a good match, and it has a really good near fall at the end that Wembley did explode for. There were some other factors at play with that match that, like, if you were there, you'll both know this, Jamie and Chuck. But like, they played the video package and then it's like stopped playing, and then it. And this is not obviously a major factor, but if you were in the building, you will absolutely get like there was an atmosphere of like, why is this on now? It was so weird, the vibe for that match. It was they wrestled it like there was a big fight feel, when in reality Wembley was confused this match was already happening. It was felt like a really strange placement for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put it on where they did.
Yeah.
I think back as well. At what point did we learn the about the Punk stuff? Because I remember like seeing it on my phone, and at that point it was a bit like
I learned about it
I did.
during the women's match when I went back up to the media box. But people, like, the news was spreading throughout the crowd. It just didn't reach to where I was. Because, like, I had no service. So I went back up and I had, like, texts from people being like, girl, have you heard what has happened backstage? And I'm like, whoa, there is a lot happening.
Yeah. I always will remember, sorry, folks, we're doing all in retrospective here, but I'll never forget when Punk did the salute to all sides of the building. I remember saying to my brother, like, I think he's long for AEW. And I mean, I had no idea what was, but that was the vibe. Like, I think there's some people have this like idea that it was just like, if Jack Perry didn't do what he did, Punk would still be there. And it's like, it was very apparent that things were coming to a head. It was very obvious if you just looked at the situation.
Yeah. If it wasn't Jack Perry, it was going to be someone else.
Yeah. And that's whatever. I don't even, to me, that's not even a sign I care to relitigate. It's just, it's a moment we'll never forget. That's the point I'm making, right? Like, it was, that was a moment.
Yeah, I'll never forget seeing one of the security guards like absolutely leg it backstage, just shortly before we had the news breaks. At that point, I thought, something's up. There's a little alarm.
I'll tell you what, though, regardless of all that drama, Samoa Joe had himself a great time at Wembley.
He sure fucking did.
I'm not sure I've ever seen him have so much fun in a match. He was popping himself huge. He was doing the Olay. He was lapping around the ring.
It was a great time. And that was genuinely like such a good match as well. Like, I had an incredible time with that.
It's tremendous. To be clear, folks, I am not as, I don't think it's like a match of the year candidate. Yeah. I don't. But I do think it's awesome all the same. Yeah. I'm somewhere in the middle on that great debate.
Yeah. Yeah. All in was it happened. I had a great time. But I've left AEW pay-per-views absolutely like ready to run through a wall. And after All In, I was just like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah. I mean, you've been to a lot more AEW pay-per-views than I have, but the next week I was in Chicago and that show was definitely better. It's like, that Chicago show was a great wrestling show. My goodness, that was really fun.
It sure was. It's like, even Full Gear, like the main event was what it was, but I left that show fucking like on a high, mainly because I finally got to see Adam Copeland live. But like, you take what you can get. I had a fucking great time with Full Gear. Like, the tag match was great, and I don't even like ladder matches all that much anymore. Like,
they tore it up. Yeah, that match was it's one of those ones, like, it will never really be remembered because it's just like it's a 4-team ladder match at the end of the but yeah, it was very fun. Final countdown for Dragon at All In, All Out. Yeah, I'm gonna mess that up until the day I die. But Final countdown is one of the coolest moments for me as a wrestling fan, and there was a lot of stuff there, like with who I was with, especially seeing Dragon and Ricky was like one of the highlights of my fandom. I think that match is unbelievable. So like rewatching it, good God, incredible match.
Oh yeah.
Experience Final Countdown live is something I will never take for granted. Being at Forbidden Door.
I think that like those matches like are the most Ricky, because he was still bad in them, but he was the most like Ricky has ever looked like. No, like I'm not gonna act like he didn't almost paralyze himself off an Avalanche Hurricane Rana. Like that did happen. We've seen it, buddy, but. I would say that's like those matches to me are the most he's looked like a wrestler is against Danielson. It's like when Seth Rollins gets in front of CM Punk. Then I'm like, okay, I remember you're a wrestler now. Not a goofy dork wearing his. No, I'm like, I can't stop.
Yeah, this is another one. Seek and Destroy for Sting. Insane vibes. Nothing better.
Wembley is the best AEW have ever done, like the spectacle part of wrestling. They got a lot of the entrances right. Because that's not really their strength traditionally, right? They've had some great entrances, but it isn't saying that you like expect from their big show. I don't anyway. I mean, maybe that's turning around. The Sting retirement match was an all-time presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I broke my makeup. I was crying literally that entire match. It was the vibes were different, man.
What a show that was! My God.
Mm-hmm. No regrets. All the travel issues, I'd go through it all again to go to Revolution 2024. Wrestling though, this match has been pretty good. This tag match has been pretty decent stuff.
I'm sure.
We just went up.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking shit, but the Kingdom are a hell of a team, and Trent and Orange obviously very good.
I actually don't know who's going to win this, and I don't really know who I prefer to win it, which is good vibes for us. And so,
yeah.
I'm having a good time with it, but then again, that's also because I'm running my mouth about things that I don't really usually get to run my mouth about on podcasts.
When you do these watch-alongs, I mean, it's you can't sit there and do leapfrog, drop down. You can't.
Yeah,
you're inevitably going to do.
Yeah,
absolutely. That was a delayed crowd pop, but I feel like they've been wrestling for like fucking 15 minutes. How long were we talking for?
I don't know if Tay even needed to take a tornado DDT to go into another tornado DDT, but I mean, not to sound like Al Snow, folks. I just
Chi-Town Spurs $2 super chat. In ring tonight has low-key been tremendous. Yeah, it's been pretty good shit. Better than last week.
Yeah.
Like I said, probably one of my favorite Dynamites of the year so far.
Yeah, I think everything's pretty.
I mean, I don't hate.
Not even delivered in some cases. Also, I mean, I thought the tag
absolutely
match, obviously we knew how good their chemistry was, but I thought that over delivered on my expectations for this one tonight. And we still got Swerve and Takeshita. So
we sure have.
You know.
Bucks best friends.
I don't know. I'm just
I'm terrified of this Bucks FTR match. I don't think that's the way they're gonna go, but
I think it is. But I think we'll be okay. Bucks are heels now. Heel Bucks is the secret sauce. That was their
second
best
one was
match
good.
Bucks were there. Yeah, it's when the Bucks are heels. It's when they try and do like the respect babyface for the sport thing. It's no.
It just doesn't suit them.
Yeah, I think I'm with Joe. I think it'll be better.
And you don't have to worry about the bill because it's a tournament final. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if it's bad, I'll just pretend. I'll just pretend it's good.
If the Bucks finally win the big one on like one of the pay-per-views I cannot go to this year, it's just a rib on me that I've never seen them win a tag match live, like other than the 10-man at Forbidden Door.
Oh well, unfortunately, I think that's what's going to be happening. So
yes, I absolutely agree that this is what's going to be happening, and it drives me nuts. Speaking of my least favorite people favorite people in the world, they're back in their ugly ass suits. I can't get past the facial hair. I'm sorry if the Bucks finally win the big one. I mean, with me in attendance, I'm not talking. Bro, I know they've been tag champs. I'm being pedantic. Like
It has been a while, to be fair. Too. It has been like we're almost 2 years now, just under 2 years.
Yeah.
And the last one was a win at like Dynamite, so he wasn't going to be there for that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Anyway, their title wins are Daly's Place when the world was still pretty much shut down, and a Dynamite. So I get your point.
Yeah, I realised that I called the Bucks my least favourite people. That came out wrong, but I don't know what I was trying to say, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of my favourite people, though.
Cool Kyle. Just a nice fella. Just a nice fella who works in the wrestling.
I love this man, really. He looks like he slept this week though, so happy for him.
Intrigued by the story they're telling with Kyle. I think at some point someone's going to catch him and upset him, beat him, and it's going to be like he's going to have to rebuild again. You know, I think that'd be very compelling.
Me too. He has a match on Collision, and I would like to know what it is, please.
Should wrestle Rocky Romero.
He should wrestle Rocky Romero. I'm really with that.
Every good wrestler on the roster should wrestle Rocky Romero, if we're being completely honest.
Rocky Romero and Matt Sydal.
Remember the first Danielson one he had? Like the
mate, that was that was so sick. It's like just a random TV opener, and they got like 15 minutes and tore it up. It was awesome.
Real shit.
He needs to start doing the shit he does in CMLL here, bro.
Collision Kyle. He is a Collision boy. That's why I was sad there was no Collision last week, because I've kind of accepted that's where he's going to be wrestling a lot.
It popped me huge. I was listening to the Laps Fan. They did this series where they reviewed all the War Games matches. And so one of the hosts finally met the Undisputed Era, like he'd never seen them before. And he's like, I like this group. And I'm like, that's cool. And he goes, I like that one, the fish guy. And I swear I like laughed out loud at just that being like the idea of someone watching it without any context of like where things went and being like, man, this Bobby Fish dude's fucking, he's got something. Like, I mean, I get it. If you just watch those matches, I get it, obviously, but it's just funny with where we're at here in
my mortal enemy.
Yeah.
I've never had so much love-hate relationship with a tag team than I have Red Dragon.
When he did the GTS thing, that was an all-timer, to be fair. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was very, very
Remember when he boxed? Remember when he did a boxing match?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, man.
I'll never forget it. When he kicked out of the GTS at 3.1, I went on the air that night and was like, guys, stop being so dramatic. Bobby Fish, he's known for being a pro. I'm sure it was just a miscommunication. And I got a message within 90 seconds like, nah, bro, he kicked out of the GTS. he just did it. And I was like, all right, I'm never going to speak on that shit again. So, yeah, good times.
He did the 80s wrestling, brother.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit would be so funny watching a OSW. Every time you see a fucking finish happen in WWF, it's just they're always kicking out at 3.
Dude, I was we were prepping for the Grin Grapple we did about Kurt Hennig, and I watched his like tiny little TV main event with Austin when he came back. He takes the stunner and gets pinned, and then just steps outside the ring and walks back. Just walks back, just doesn't even sell or stagger or anything. Bro said, I'm doing a job to Stone Cold Steve Austin. No way. Cope
video package of runner-up for WrestlePurists Wrestler of the Week.
Don't have to rub it in, Jamie.
He did get he got a Beast of the Week nomination on Dumb Guy Life, which many people are saying is as prestigious, you know. So
many
are saying this.
I think we got the right wrestler of the week. I just didn't see the matches, unfortunately. I don't watch wrestling.
Oh, I saw the match. I'm just a huge edge mark.
Fair.
Yeah, either one would have been a fit. Some weeks it's tougher. It just comes down to preference or whatever. But there's always a bit of politics that goes on, you know.
I'm going to vote for the funniest wrestler of the week this week. It's just going to put me and Joe and no one else.
Rev Rumble. I'm quite excited to watch Leon work with Josh Alexander.
What the fuck is that 6-man tag? Me too. I think that match is going to be quite interesting. Sorry,
Are you good?
There was a
team with
scramble.
Claudio and
Yo, there was a scramble at the beginning of Impact last week. It was him, Jake something, Kevin Knight, one of the good hands, and it was another guy. And yo, Leon Slater just started going crazy.
He's so good,
like,
bro.
Getting like planches and topes into the crowd, and
he's spectacular.
He's like flipping everywhere, and
like we talked about someone who was on WrestlePurists Worldwide. Go check it out, folks. But he can do other stuff too. Like for a guy who's so young, he's got some other parts to his game, which is good because, like, let's be real, just on high flying alone, he's magic at 20 years old or whatever he is. It's like he's
not even 20 yet. He's still 19.
He's 19. Yeah, he's
crazy.
Leon Slater, folks. I think that's a name you're going to be hearing about. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yes. Listen, man. Like he started like leaning a little bit heel in some of his indie appearances over here, and that's a whole new level, another level to his game. That I think once he taps in fully, it's gonna be special.
Good stuff.
I'm really happy for him, man. Like him getting like all this US exposure. Like I'm real against young talent signing to companies too quick, but lol TNA sort of thing. He's making more money than he would just on an indie on indie deals, but he's still got all the freedom. So
TNA's a good place for it too, right? I think if you jump straight to AEW, we've seen that with a few of the younger guys that have done that, and it hasn't quite clicked for them. So I think TNA's the right move for him at this stage.
You're basically you're committing to what, 2 dates a month TNA, right?
Like, pretty much. Yeah. He's got a fair few bookings Mania weekend as well. I'm pretty sure.
What's everyone doing Mania week? Is everyone watching and trying to watch all the shows on Mania week this year? What's everyone thinking?
I'm gonna be in Cardiff. I'm going to Attack, going to the Watchalongs up there. It's gonna be I'm gonna be so hungover that entire weekend, which is the way to do Mania weekend when you're not at the shows, I think. So
I'm going Cardiff in like 3 weeks for the WWF show, which is gonna be be experience.
I won't be in Cardiff for that, I don't think. Well, we'll see what happens. I haven't ever been to a WWE show. I could end up at one of them.
House shows are awesome.
Yeah.
Like, when I went to Paris,
and Rey Mysterio's back, isn't he? So if he's on these house show tours, I might have to make one.
I don't think he's working Cardiff, unfortunately. Hopefully.
If he's working any of them, I'll make something work.
Yeah.
That is my childhood hero, so the fact that I've never seen him live is kind of crazy.
He's my adult hero too, to be fair. So
yes.
Makes sense to me. What are you thinking, Jamie? You gonna lock in on these indie shows WrestleMania week?
Yeah, I'll see. I'll try and catch as much as I can. I assume the match guide's probably going to be the longest it is all year for WrestleMania week. So I'll try and catch as much as possible.
The DDT show looks like a lot of fun. And the Defy show has a tag match that I'm absolutely gutted I'm not there for because it's CCK versus Moonlight Express, which probably means nothing to anyone else on screen. But
yeah, there's Stardom are back in America. They're showing. I believe it's about a week away that match, that card, and we only have one match announcement, which is the title match. So we'll see. But the lineup, the talent announced, I'm sure it'll be a great show, regardless of what they throw together. I believe they're running Micah versus Megan Bayne for the title on that show. So where's Megan? Where's Megan Bayne in AEW? By the way, I'm waiting for.
Listen, man.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
That was a crazy stare down.
Code of honor adhered to.
Speaking of Code of Honor, that Ring of Honor show. Those women's matches for Super Card of Honor. I'd go to the show just for that.
The women's wrestling's that's the best thing about Ring of Honor.
Absolutely. I think they should book a crazy tag match with just whatever teams are available. Just do a showcase match.
Yeah. I wish I had more I actually feel bad about how little I care about Mark and Eddie, and I'm gonna care when it happens. Don't be wrong, folks. When the bell rings, I'll be locked. But I don't know. I just wish it felt different. You know, it doesn't feel the way I'd like it to. But when he wins the belt, I have no doubt I'll be swept up in it because they're great wrestlers.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The Eddie promo, though, it does feel like we're getting the Mad King back, but I'm still not convinced he's 100% either.
Yeah, that was a great promo.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know if Mark's car promo yet? Because I'd like he's got to get some promo time.
I haven't seen one, but that doesn't mean it hasn't happened.
The video package for Mark and Joe's match at last year's Supercard is one of the best things they've ever produced. Like, it's incredible.
That was special.
Mark probably should have won that based on the fact that Joe eventually just gave the belt up.
Yeah.
I'm not a booker, folks. I don't know.
That show was weird because of both Mark and Eddie lost, and now they're wrestling each other a year on. How was Shibata vs Ospreay? I'm currently at work, so I missed it. Dude, as soon as you get a chance, go back and watch it. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to spoil the vibes, but go back and watch it.
Folks, I'm sorry to say the most obvious thing, but Takeshi can sure run those ropes, can't he?
Yeah. Sure can. He's just incredible, ain't he?
He's an absolute physical force. I mean, one of those, like, there was a great interview recently Nigel McGuinness did with Chris Hero, and Nigel had some fun, and he said, he goes, you know, so you hear old heads say moves on everything. He goes, if the moves are good, they can be. Takeshi is an example of that, you know? It's like, they might not be everything, but if you can move the way Takeshi can, they can be a lot for sure. Because his stuff just looks different to everyone else's. Ospreay's the same, right? It's like,
just so dynamic.
Yeah, that Takeshi match with Yuma Aoyagi on the recent DDT show. That's one.
I need to see that.
Go and check out.
Yuma's terrific. I want to watch that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
These two do have good chemistry, though. I do agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Have they? This is a first-time matchup, right?
Probably.
I believe so. I don't recall previous.
I don't recall. Yeah. But the wrestling is weird, so who knows?
Mm-hmm. Takeshi, a recent inductee, a 6-star pointed out earlier, to the Hall of Beasts over on Dumb Guy Live. A very prestigious
God bless
accolade. Will Ospreay earlier in the night. He's another member of the Hall of Beasts. Total of 7 we have now over there. You know, big honor.
The Dumb Guy Live account and the Jey Uso tweet is. I honestly think is one of the best tweets in the history of wrestling Twitter. Like,
it's next level.
Because I've said it before, P just looks so. He looks so proud of himself, and he looks so sincere. He's fucking brilliant.
There's nothing that pops me more on Twitter than when Parker tweets just a picture of himself on the Dumb Guy Live.
Yes. He does put me quite a bit.
Oh, Brainbuster.
Funny guy. This match.
Most of the time, it's really sincere, and it's just like, I hope you guys are having a great Friday.
It's just
yeah.
smiling at you.
Yeah.
There is no move. I'm not sure there's ever been a move in history that's just like a timeless pop as the Brainbuster. You do a Brainbuster. A match with a Brainbuster has a floor of like 2.5, folks. If you just only do a Brainbuster, that's as low as it can go.
Absolutely. They're showing us the replay. He's got such a clean Brainbuster as well. Like the way he gets guys up for it.
It's so awesome. I'm glad someone finally made Swerve pay for that transition too. You need to have guys. When a guy does something like that so consistent, there needs to be counters to it that emerge.
Mm-hmm. A lot of guys will talk about studying their opponents, but you never really see it like in the matches that obviously. Like I prefer it when like if they make a point of saying something like that, like Ospreay said it a lot about Bryan. So I need to see that in the match. Like I have no doubt the match is going to be great anyways. But show me you've been studying him. Maybe this is just a me thing, but
no, it's a real thing. I think the one thing I would say is AEW doesn't do as many like series of matches, so I think we don't see it as much because that's when you can really get into that stuff, right? Like where you can like second, third match, you start telling those stories. That elbow, forearm, whatever you want to call it, looked incredible. By the way, I'm sure it sounded great too.
It did. This Dynamite has been top tier wrestling content.
Good wrestlers booked against each other will do most of the work for you. You know, it's like
crazy concept.
Yeah, it's like it's if you book 2 matches of the caliber of the best 2 matches on this show, and you get, you know, that's going to be a combined like 40 minutes of your show. It's like get out of your own way and let the wrestlers wrestle, and you're going to be good most of the time. If we're being real.
Yeah. Still got 9 minutes left of the show as well. And TK tweeted about an overrun, so good shit. Quality wrestling. I wonder if we'll have an angle after this match. Nothing would surprise me, to be fair. We haven't seen the real world's champion yet, so.
Bob Holly?
You know me so well. Jesus Christ. I would not want to take a running boot from Takeshita.
No.
There's a lot of moves I wouldn't want to take, but that one as well.
Yeah. Like... I agreed with you, but that ain't saying much because like, there's not a single wrestling move. Line me up, I'll take it. Like, no, absolutely not. I struggle standing up most of the time. I don't even take wrestling moves.
When is Roosh coming back? Roosh keeps asking the same question on Twitter, so who knows? Funniest account on Twitter, I think. Roosh pops me so much.
Yeah. Especially now Andrade's gone back to WWE, he has to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Lost one of the great posters of our time with that. Him doing when Punk went back to WWE, Andrade posting that picture was like, always just peak Andrade behavior.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't post one with him the other day after Raw.
Yeah, he did. What was the tweet he did when they asked him to promote the pay-per-view, and he was like, "Tonight is Full Gear. I have not been on the last 6 8 pay-per-views."
That was real shit. Andrade's a funny man.
He is. I'm sure he's not so fun to be friends with, but he's fun to follow on Twitter.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone asked if we've seen Bob Holly and Aussie Open teaming up in WXW, and I haven't. I did not know that happened.
Yeah, and I was aware because Bob did like a really weird indie tour. He wrestled Brody King.
I'm locked in.
That I do remember.
Yeah, and they chopped the shit out of each other too. It was pretty awesome.
I've not seen. I might have to try and find that WXW match. I'm going to Tagfest this year though, so that'll be fun. If the astronauts aren't booked, I'm suing someone. I don't know who, but I'm suing someone.
Yep, it was Bob Holly versus Brody King in GCW at Joey Shinoda's show.
Yeah, and Bob, old man Bob, was like, he was bald and he had like prison tattoos all over him. Fucking beast, just kicking the shit out of people, not selling. Oh my god! Oh god, that was scary.
Yeah. He did not get the grip on that.
I think some of the stuff Swerve is used to doing, he's probably getting to a frame that is a little bit harder to do now that he's bulked up. And I think that one is one of them, I think.
Like, it's been crazy seeing him adapt to like a lot of the stuff he has. Like, because he didn't bulk up like overly fast.
Right.
But yeah. It's something I've noticed with Carl Fletcher as well. Like, I'm so glad he retired that fucking top rope moonsault, because that shit was scary. Like, you could tell that he never quite learned how to throw it, like, with his new structure. Could you imagine him throwing it at what he looks like now? That was like last year when he kept fucking that up, like, and he hadn't bulked up that much then.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that's part of getting bigger is that's the give and the take, right? Is like you look more, I guess, traditional TV main event, but you can just you have to kind of rein your stuff in a bit.
Yeah. I dread the day that he brings that moonsault back because I absolutely know he's going to.
He's definitely going to, yeah.
I was shocked it didn't come out in the Ospreay match. That felt like something he would do, but let's see. Ooh. God damn.
Oh my god. Takeshita is...
He's crazy.
I was about to say,
shit.
I'm not breaking any news here. He's a hell of an athlete, isn't he?
He's unbelievable.
He's incredible.
Why is Takeshita not one of the top stars in the promotion?
If I was one of the other young guys in AEW, I would avoid wrestling him at all costs because his shit is just like...
Yeah.
Dude's 27, 28. Like,
yeah.
We talked about a bit on the pod last night, but have you don't think I saw the all together match announcements, and they've got like a trios. And there's like a few of the young stars across the promotions, and Takeshita, he stands out as like he's already amazing out of the 6 guys.
That 6-man looks cool though.
Those shows are so cool, man.
Yeah, it's great.
What a late super chat to come in with. This is incredibly beast. Main event Uso $4.99.
Did you see how happy he was with his fucking deep dish pizza at that Chicago, wherever they were at in Chicago, the hockey game they were at?
I did
It's like
not.
a little kid walking around with his pizza.
Oh no, wait, I did see this actually. I saw the screenshot on the timeline.
God bless him.
Oh dear.
It's just him, Oos.
Hold on, I only just clocked. Is that the Parker Uso image in the profile?
Oh my god!
My god! Wait, let me.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is.
That was created by yours truly. That was a
there you go. Well, that's terrifying, actually.
This has become my new genre of tweet that I've cornered the market on. It's Parker face swaps, and some of them are incredible.
Yeah, it's very well done. I didn't even notice, which is.
This crowd's loud as hell. Oh shit. Jesus. Where are we at? 58.
Oh my god.
Maybe Takeshita should be champion. I don't know.
He should definitely wrestle Samoa Joe at some point. I know that much.
Oh, yes. Yeah. God. The level... I say this all the time these days, but the level of talent on this roster, like, that is still, like, really young in terms of wrestling is crazy.
Nope.
It's like, even people like Ospreay, he's only, like, what, 32, if that? I don't even know if he's 32 yet. Like, I might have aged the man, but it's crazy. And then we're still getting Wardlow pushes, which is a little bit spiteful, but bro.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ospreay's 30. He hasn't even turned 31 yet. Fucking
oh my fucking god.
This is crazy.
He's taking
I think I might have now right now live on air. I think I've decided that Konosuke Takeshita might be my own personal like best wrestler in the world right now. In my
That's so real.
He's on fucking incredible form. I don't know there's a lot of guys that are in contention on the AEW roster alone.
Yeah,
but this guy's fucking
his output in the last like 3 months, like of just this year, has been crazy. Why is he not wrestling every week?
He's a human highlight reel. Like he's just everything he does is spectacular.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, and sometimes he just whacks guys too.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part.
Jesus, man. That was a hell of a punch. Oh my god.
Doing a forward roll into a knee is fucking beast. Everyone should do that when he does the forward roll now.
Yes.
Takeshi just stood there and kneed him in the face. Oh my god, he took a spike bump too.
This is... What the fuck? This is a main event of a Dynamite. We're not even on a pay-per-view. Thank you for informing us of overtime commentary. I do appreciate it. What the fuck? Holy shit. This is... I just don't understand how we went 13 months of the title reign we had last year when these are the guys you have on the roster. And that's not even a knock on MJF being champion. I mean just more the feuds, more than anything. Like, oh my god.
Well, just like chopped him in the back of the head.
Has Swerve Strickland ever wrestled Zack Sabre Jr.?
Not sure.
They should. They should book that match.
They're going fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I assume the crowd's rocking, right?
Yeah. Fight forever chance, I think. Free advertising for the game.
Glad someone's advertising it.
Yeah.
I'm not the person to make that dunk. I'm the fucker that bought it.
I never bought it. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, go. Oh, go. That was messy, but it looked cool, so. Nope, never happened. Damn, they should book that match. They should book Zack Sabre Jr. versus Samoa Joe as well. That's neither here nor there.
I like the house call kick more than the swerve stomp, I gotta say.
Me too.
I like that it can come in the middle of the action.
Yeah. I get why it's a transitional move for him, but...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my
Dude.
God. Oh my God.
This is... Oh my god!
Fuck. Jesus.
Oh my god.
If they're in a pin soon, someone's going to have to get a gun, I think. Oh! You might as well have had a gun with that bump. Jesus. That match was unbelievable.
That bump with the JML driver. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was scary. Oh.
Crazy.
Oh, I just seen the JML driver. Holy
Dude,
shit.
He killed him. Incredible match.
What the fuck, bro? That level of wrestling should not be possible.
Wow.
Ooh.
Well, that was fun.
Contract. Yeah, man. Contract signing for next week, according to the Real World Champion. When's the last time they did a contract signing? Was it Swerve Hangler?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. For record, I do not think Hangman's coming back next week. It's just interesting.
That was a very, very strong episode of AEW Dynamite.
It sure fucking was. God bless. This is why I still do watch-alongs, because sometimes you get episodes like this and it's a great time.
Yeah.
It was tremendous. Right. Yeah, absolutely.
We had a super last-minute super chat from Martin Taylor, $2. Would you believe it? Oh. All right, go on, chat. Get your shit off with your ratings of Dynamite this week, and then we will get out of here. Rate it 1 through 10. Don't rate it 1 through 10. 1 to 10. You know what I mean. Give me a number.
Saying 9.20.
I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
Out of 10. Another 8. 10 out of 10. A 9 out of 10.
Yeah, man, we got our first 9 out of 10. 2 4.5 plus star matches. I probably agree, but I need to rewatch them.
7.
I mean, that last one is just
9, 7.5, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Sorry if I'm skipping your numbers. There's a whole lot of you in chat that have suddenly appeared to give me a rating. Yeah, good shit, man.
9.
We all agree. This was very good. Whoa.
9.5.
Yeah, this was a really good episode of Dynamite.
Yeah.
I think I'm at
probably
like at 8.5, 9.
Yeah, I'd hover around the kind of 8.5 range. I think all the wrestling was good to great. There was no kind of like major angle or anything that stood out. But there was also no like bad angle that kind of slung it up.
Right.
So
the only thing I actively didn't enjoy was Jericho, but you take what you get. So.
That's that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's to be expected now on these things, unfortunately.
Yeah,
it was short at least, right? It was a short thing.
Yeah. Small
everything
price
that happened in the ring, I think, was a hit tonight. So good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No misses, which is a nice change of pace from last week, where the wrestling kind of felt all over the place, and the segments were better. So who knows? Dynamite's weird like that sometimes, but it flew by. This was a really great episode. I'm assuming we're not going to get any more super chats. Please don't correct me because I am doing the outro. Does anyone have anything to plug before we get out of here? Please watch the Dynamite review tomorrow, live at 6:30 Eastern.
Yeah, I'll just reiterate what I said earlier. There'll be a lot of features coming out over the next week or so. Obviously, WrestleMania and then AEW Dynasty as well coming up pretty soon. I have one working on one on Cody Rhodes. I know Charlie. I know you have 1 or 2, I believe. You're currently working on. I won't give too much away on that front, but there'll be some other stuff. I believe there's a Bailey feature in the works coming up from someone, and then a few other things. So keep an eye out as always. WrestlePurists.com. It'll be all over the Twitter. Of course, but just generally, keep an eye out on the Twitter. There's always podcasts going on and stuff like that. I assume
there's also WCW Collision, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on TNT this Saturday night. Support the family.
Plugging Collision before late night grin is an incredible bit.
Well, that's why my bread's bar. That's where I get my paydays. I mean, here's what it is. Yes, I'll do all my actual plugs on the. I was going to say the flagship, but we're not allowed to do that anymore. The Dynamite review show, the AEW Dynamite review tomorrow. Be there, folks.
Yeah.
Yes, me and Joe will definitely be there. I don't know who our third will be, but we'll find out.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Look, Moby in the chat points out. He says Jamie doing Cody Part 2. I believe it'll actually be Cody Part 3, technically.
Oh my!
They did the Cody Rhodes feature when he made the move at WrestleMania 38. I did the Cody Roman for 39, and I'll be doing the same again for 40. Hopefully that's the end of it. Hopefully
trilogy.
Fingers crossed.
But maybe I'll do Part 4 if he defends the belt against like Dwayne. Mania 41. Who knows? We'll see. But, yeah, keep an eye out for all that good stuff.
Yeah, follow the Twitter. Follow all us on Twitter if you want to. We tweet funny things sometimes. Thank you for all the super chats. If you haven't already subscribed and given the video a thumbs up, please do so. And please leave an actual comment, not in the live chat, once we go off air. Appreciate you guys as always, and we will see you again soon. Peace.